Good afternoon and welcome to NewsWatch Ole Miss. I'm Margaret Turner.
And I'm Alexia Anderchek. We have quite the busy show for you tonight, kicking things off with a look at things going on here in Oxford. And later on tonight, we'll have a national news update you won't want to miss. Now we start this show off with a very recent news as Ryan Routh, the man accused of attempting to assassinate President Trump at his Florida golf course last September, has now been found guilty on all charges. The 59-year-old was convicted on 5 federal charges, including attempted assassination of a major presidential candidate. Prosecutors say that Routh created a sniper's nest at Trump's International Golf Club, but never fired a shot. The jury deliberated for less than 3 hours before reaching their verdict. Routh now faces sentencing in the coming weeks for what was the second assassination attempt on Trump during his 2024 presidential campaign. We continue with more troubling news as a Tupelo man faces aggravated assault charges for following a Sunday night shooting. Tupelo police responded to reports of gunfire at Holland's Bar and Grill on North Gloucester Street, where officers found 2 men in the parking lot with gunshots. Both victims were rushed to North Mississippi Medical Center with severe injuries. Police quickly identified and arrested 24-year-old Chance M. Brown of Tupelo in connection with the shooting. Brown is now charged with 2 counts of aggravated assault and is being held without bond while the case awaits presentation to the Lee County Grand Jury. And now, switching gears, I have to say the weather here in Oxford has been pretty close to perfect. I couldn't agree more. Let's check in with our weather anchor, Mackenzie Cox, to see what's going on outside.
Good evening, Rebels. It's currently 88 degrees outside and humid, leading to an increased chance of showers this evening. Stay tuned for the latest in news and weather.
Students looking for a fun new fitness challenge can put their skills to the test at the Rocktober climbing competition this Wednesday. The event takes place at the South Campus Recreation Center climbing wall from 5 to 8 p.m. Registration costs $15 for early bird pricing, $20 for regular registration, or $25 for the day of registration. Students can register online or at the Recreation Center for this climbing challenge.
And if you're a senior like myself, post-grad job opportunities are probably on the mind. And if that's the case, then you're in luck. The University of Mississippi Career Center is hosting the Explore, Connect, Grow Career Expo Graduate and Professional Fair tomorrow. This event is open to all students from all majors and will provide opportunities to talk to representatives about graduate schools as well as potential employers about internships and full-time jobs. Professional dress is required and make sure to bring copies of your resume. You can register for this event on Handshake.
And some exciting news, country music fans in Oxford have something to look forward to this February.
Yes, they do. Country music star Parker McCollum announced that he will be performing at the Ole Miss Pavilion on February 5th as part of his Parker McCollum 2026 tour. McCollum will be joined by special guests Jake Worthington and Tyler Halverson for the show. Tickets go on sale this Friday, September 26th at 10 a.m. with pre-sale information and ticket giveaways available through the event page. So mark your calendars for what's sure to be a major event for students and country music fans in the Oxford area. We all know the Grove is more than just a tailgate spot. It's one of the traditions that defines Ole Miss culture. Definitely. So our reporter Daisy Leary took to the Grove to ask Rebel fans what makes game days so meaningful to them. Let's take a look.
The Grove, famous for being one of the best college football tailgating atmospheres in America. Over the years, the Grove has changed tremendously. Here's Marshall Bradskaw, who has been renting tents since he graduated about 40 years ago. He says it's what you have to do, it's tradition.
When I was in school, we just drove all in here, of course. You know, cars were parked everywhere. It was a big parking lot, which was a lot of fun, but didn't hold as many people. So it's grown exponentially, of course, you know, so it's better the way they're doing it now with all the organization and the tents and everything.
Jackie and Tammy have also been renting tents for a while. They have been renting from their vendor even before they had a name. They explain it's high risk for a great cause.
So this tent setup that we have here is $17,500. So it's a lot. But we do have 9 families and everybody participates and everybody brings food, and so it's a love because that's a lot of money.
Yes. Yeah.
Brandon Mason is the owner of Take It to the Grove Tailgating and Events. Along with many other vendors, they get a lot of questions around this time of year about renting tents.
Rent a tent in advance. Day of, we could pull it off, but I would recommend getting that planned months in advance.
Can't wait for another great weekend in the Grove. I'm Daisy Leary. Thank you for watching NewsWatch.
What are your guys' go-to Grove spots?
I love walking around with all my friends and visiting their tents. It's the best time, and I will admit this, I'm guilty of always stealing a little snack whenever I go to their tents, but I feel like I'm not the only one.
Absolutely. How about yours?
I know, I'll never say no to a tailgate invite, but anytime that I have a friend or a family member with a tent, you'll see me there.
I couldn't agree more. And I have to say, I kind of wish we were Groving tonight. The weather's been so nice out.
Yeah, it's been a beautiful day on campus, but thankfully we're not in the Grove tonight because it looks like we're in for some showers and lots of humidity. We'll be back with weather after the break.
I would tell all the hotties, it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to open up. It's okay to be honest about how you're feeling. But the people who are meant to listen, they'll be with you for life. And those are the people you need to care about. Those are the people you need to open up to. Those are the people that you need to allow to open up to you. We love each other, hotties, so definitely keep reaching out to your friends and check on each other and love on each other, because that's what we about. Love.
She's got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories where everything was as fresh as the bright blue sky. Now and then when I see her face, she takes me away to that special place. And if I stayed too long, I'd probably break down and cry. Oh, sweet child of
mine. Since 2000, speeding has killed a classroom of our children. Shame on you. You can never control the consequences if you speed.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed.
Welcome back to NewsWatch Ole Miss. As we mentioned, it's been a beautiful day on campus weather-wise. No precipitation really to worry about, but it's been hot and humid. And we certainly feel that right now. We're sitting at 88 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Again, I mentioned those showers moving in, so as it gets darker, we can expect to see more rain, but a 15% chance of precipitation in the next hour, so worth maybe bringing a rain jacket if you're headed out to dinner or have some plans coming up soon. Been a similar day all across North Mississippi, so we can see here we've been in the mid to upper 80s all across the region, but pretty stable. The rain showers haven't hit any particular area yet, so we're not seeing much variation. Maybe we will continue to see that as we head further into the evening. Looking at tonight's forecast, it's going to be getting cooler, finally down to 71, almost 70, but we're coming with some showers and storms bringing that relief. So it's a mixed bag this evening. 55% chance of showers and a slight risk of severe weather this evening, so continue to stay weather aware and monitor the forecast, especially if you have outdoor plans. Winds will still be low, so nothing really to worry about concerning wind damage, but thunder, lightning, and all those things are possibilities this evening, as well as increased rainfall. Looking into tomorrow, we're going in at 78 degrees, so again, that's because of those scattered thunderstorms that are moving through the region tomorrow. It will bring cooler temperatures, but you're going to have to continue to remain weather aware. Stay tuned to Red Alert updates in case there are any severe weather updates that we expect. But for the most part, hopefully we'll be fine on those walks to class. It'll be cooler all across North Mississippi tomorrow because of that rainfall. Should be pretty constant through the early morning and afternoon hours, hopefully moving away by the evening. taking a look at our national forecast, we can see what's coming up here. This is the system that's moving across North Mississippi. Tonight, we're out of it, which is good news, but this will be shifting down tomorrow and starting to affect us. So just a look at what is ahead for us as it comes across the southeast. And then heading into our 5-day forecast, you can see those storms and showers are continuing on Wednesday into Thursday, moving into just some clouds Friday, and hopefully what should be a nice weekend in weather.
Well, I have to say, I was really bummed about the rain yesterday and hearing about the rain tonight because I did have some dinner plans, but I am so excited that it's hopefully supposed to be sunny on game day. There's nothing better than perfect weather on a game day.
I couldn't agree more, but I hate to see those rain clouds in the forecast. I don't want to be rained on walking to class, I have to say. But hopefully it'll be sunny for this weekend. We have a lot going on in sports. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
You're right. When we come back, we have every sport from every corner, starting with football and capping the night off with some breaking basketball news. All of this and more when we come back from the short break.
Just think about, what am I doing right now? Smile. Smile? Uh-huh. This is so easy.
Nobody likes to be stopped by the police, but if I'd seen her texting while driving and given her a ticket, it just might have saved her life.
Are you looking for more in this world? Then we are looking for you. The big-hearted, the bold, those driven by purpose. We are the Peace Corps, volunteers, partners, communities in more than 60 countries, bringing our experience, joy, and passion to building a better world together. Are you ready to serve boldly, to go the distance to make a difference? Then we have a place where you belong. Join us.
We are for places of awe and wonder. For monuments and stories that bind us together. We are the National Park Foundation, and with your support, we protect our country's most treasured places. For today and for always. Support today at nationalparks.org.
Elmer loves to giggle. Elmer's mommy told him that laughing can help when you have a big feeling, like when you feel happy. Make sure to celebrate when you're happy and laugh it out. Love your mind.
Welcome back to NewsWatch Ole Miss. I'm Nina Howdeshell with All Things Sports. Starting on the field for the Rebels, the Green Waves were no match for the Rebels. Reporter Reese Hodge was there to catch all of the action.
Rebels defeated Tulane Green Wave with a score of 45-10 in their fourth game of the season. After his first career win against Arkansas last week, Trinidad Chamblin started for the Rebs again today, leading them to another victory to keep up with their undefeated season. The Rebs led early on with a 5-yard touchdown 3 minutes into the first quarter, received by tight end Daquan Wright. That touchdown was the only of the quarter, but many more followed after that. The score going into halftime was 23-3 Ole Miss, with running back Kewan Lancey having a 2-yard touchdown and wide receiver Dejon Stribling with a 41-yard touchdown pass from Chambliss. The Rebels dominated by scoring a total of 35 points in the second half of the game, holding Tulane to only one touchdown at the end of the fourth quarter. While our offense carried with many rushing yards in the first half and more passing in the second, the Rebel defense was strong and held the Green Wave on all fourth down attempts, and many drives were short. Additionally, the Rebels converted on 63% of their third down attempts to keep the offense alive. Chambliss ended the game going 17 for 27 on passing attempts, with 307 yards through the air to go along with 112 rushing yards on 14 carries. The Rebels will prepare for next weekend's game against the other Louisiana team, Louisiana State University, with another 2:30 p.m. kickoff. I'm Reese Hodge, NewsWatch Ole Miss.
Gabby Placide has been named the SEC Co-Offensive Player of the Week. This is the first time the Rebels have taken home this honor since 2021. Placide had a massive week, racking up 82 kills and hit .296, propelling the Rebels to 4 victories over Memphis, Incarnate Heart, Texas Tech, and UAlbany. Her offense has not only been the impressive part of her game, she added 24 digs and 15 blocks. Placide and the Rebels opened SEC play at Arkansas on Friday, September 26. The match is scheduled for 7 p.m. Central Time, and you can stream on SEC Network Plus, and I'm looking forward to see what Gabby does the rest of the week. Rain or shine, the Rebel soccer players battled against their SEC counterparts, Georgia. Reporter BJ Ridgway was there to get soaked in all of the good shots.
Hey Rebel Nation, we are here today at the Ole Miss soccer field for Faculty and Staff Appreciation Day. Today, the Ole Miss Rebels took on the Georgia Bulldogs. The Bulldogs beat the Rebels 4-1 today, with the Rebels' only goal coming from Brianna Rodriguez, marking Rodriguez's first collegiate goal. The Bulldogs had 17 total shots, 8 shots on goal, and 4 saves. The Rebels had 7 total shots, 5 shots on goal, and 4 saves. The Rebs' next game is away this Friday against Arkansas, with the game starting at 6:30. The next time you can see your Lady Rebs play at home is October 5th against Tennessee. BJ Ridgway, Ole Miss NewsWatch.
This Sunday, Ole Miss alumni Jackson Dart will have his first NFL start for the New York Giants. The Giants plan to bench quarterback Russell Wilson in favor of the Rebel. Dart has served as backup for the Giants for the first 3 games, and now at home, he will open the game with the first snap against the Los Angeles Chargers. Head coach Brian Daboll said Monday the team was evaluating everything, refusing to declare Wilson the starter. The Giants are hoping the switch will turn their 0-3 record around. Dart's ability to run the ball and his zone read might just be what the Giants' offense needs. Big changes are happening at Auburn. Men's basketball coach Bruce Pearl announced his retirement after 11 seasons. Pearl's 38-year-old son, Stephen Pearl, who has been on his father's coaching staff for all 11 seasons at Auburn, will take over. Bruce Pearl has become the school's winningest men's coach and took the Tigers to their 2 Final Four appearances. Pearl will now move on to an ambassador role as an assistant to Auburn's athletic director. Less than 6 months ago, the Tigers finished their best season in program history. While his on-the-court achievements are well documented, he has left a lasting impression on the community and will be deeply missed. Maybe his son can keep the Pearls on well. That is it over here on the playing field. Let's take it back to the desk for more.
Thank you, Nina. Well, coming up after the break, we're talking about a way that students can protect themselves and their wallets.
And later on, a White House update you won't want to miss. NewsWatch Ole Miss will be right back.
We are Rebels. For more than 160 years, we've been accomplishing the impossible, from conducting the world's first lung transplant to helping prove Einstein was right. From preserving the past to saving the future. We are Mississippi's flagship university, a place where passion and learning unite, where friends become family, where small-town charm meets world-class innovation. We are the University of Mississippi. We are Ole Miss.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed.
Another teenager, victim to fake pills. That smells like big crime that needs to be stopped. Before buying pills online, think about this. Should buying prescription pills be this easy?
Yeah, bro, I'm picking up. Same guy? I bet. Got you 5.
Think these pills are tested and safe? Think they're the same ones you get from a doctor? You know they're not. Did you know that fake prescription pills may contain fentanyl? And an amount small enough to fit on the tip of a pencil can be lethal. Listen. Before buying pills from social media, think again. Learn more at mcgruffpsa.org and go for real.
Welcome back to NewsWatch Ole Miss. Grove 10's game day fits and fall can only mean one thing. Football season is back in full swing. But with all of the fun of football also comes a major issue for students. NewsWatch reporter Caitlin Salas has a story on how students can keep themselves safe this season.
Ole Miss football is back in action, although ever since the sale of student tickets in August, there have been several issues.
I was sent a link on Facebook and they said that they had a ticket for sale, so I texted them and they said, okay, send me the money. It's going to be like $70 or something. So I sent the money and they never sent me the ticket, and I asked them like 4 or 5 times.
Ticket scams have been an ongoing occurrence ever since Ole Miss went fully digital with their football tickets in 2020. Though scamming has specifically played a major impact on several students this school year as less students receive tickets due to higher demand.
It's a lot of group meet, like a larger group meet, group chats where it's like class of 2026 or class of 2028 where people would make fake accounts.
About 1 week ago, the university has released a statement on how to avoid ticket scams, emphasizing to be wary of individuals selling tickets on GroupMe, social media, Craigslist, or other unofficial platforms. Scammers may create fake profiles using information from real students. If something feels off about the interaction, trust your instincts. They also signified other details in this message. Ole Miss Athletics ticket office were unavailable to provide an interview on camera regarding the situation.
Make sure you look at that picture and say, does it look like somebody's actual picture that would be from this school?
Because I missed a lot of my friends last year and I lost money, which is never good.
Have you been a victim of scam by any means? If you have, make sure to reach out to any local campus authorities. And if you have any other questions regarding Ole Miss student football tickets, make sure to reach out to Ole Miss Athletics. Here at Vaught Hemingway Stadium, I'm Caitlin Salas, and you're watching NewsWatch Ole Miss.
Leaving Oxford and taking things to the White House, President Trump made an announcement today regarding Tylenol and a possible link to autism. According to Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration will be informing physicians that using acetaminophen during pregnancy could increase the risk of autism in the child. This statement does go against the long-standing belief that Tylenol is safe to take. Many studies have looked to find a link between taking the pain reliever and autism. However, experts say that the science behind this statement is not yet confirmed. Here's what President Trump had to say on the matter.
This is a very strong recommendation, maybe stronger from me than from the group because they're waiting for certain studies. I just want to say it like it is. Don't take Tylenol. Don't take Tylenol. There's no downside. Don't take it. You'll be uncomfortable. It won't be as easy, maybe, but don't take it. If you're pregnant, don't take Tylenol. And don't give it to the baby after the baby is born.
Keeping things national after a brief suspension, Jimmy Kimmel will appear back on air tonight after being fired from ABC indefinitely. However, not everyone will be able to watch, as companies like Sinclair and Nexstar, who own a hefty amount of ABC affiliate stations, will not air the program. His show was pulled by the network after what some consider insensitive commentary on the assassination of Charlie Kirk. In response to the show's cancellation, many held protests and canceled their Disney Plus and Hulu subscriptions to show their disapproval of the network's decision. His first show back will air tonight on ABC at 10:35 Central Time. And an appeal to the Supreme Court has been filed involving a member of the National Trade Commission. This appeal will try to determine if President Trump acted lawfully when taking control of independent federal agencies by firing the board members in control. Justices will have to decide if they will overturn the precedent that allows Congress to protect federal independent agencies from a presidential administration.
You'll find out.
And Americans are running out of time to receive a big electric vehicle tax credit. Under the Trump administration, October 1st is the end of the $7,500 federal tax credit for electric vehicle buyers. Recently, many have rushed to get deals before the upcoming deadline. Industry insiders predict that the end of the tax cut will result in a decrease in sales. And that's a wrap on all things national news. Alexia, it's back to you at the desk.
Thank you, Margaret. Well, coming up after this short break, we are taking things to the ballroom and talking about my personal favorite web-slinging actor, NewsWatch Ole Miss. We'll be right back.
Body to body, funky to funky, we know how to rock your party.
This is Michael. Today he is going to hit his girlfriend so hard, she ends up with permanent brain damage.
Funky to funky.
Dead in this vehicle. The girl is critical. They said the guy without the seatbelt did the damage.
No seatbelt, no excuse. From the Road Safety Authority.
Uh-oh, young Tommy is smoking a cigarette, creating his own smog cloud. Tommy's up to bat. Tommy smokes because he thinks it makes him look grown up, but watch what smoking does for him. That coughing is one thing. It keeps him from playing his best. You're out! Don't smoke. It doesn't make you grown up. It makes you a loser.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing that keeps us focused. A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and mental health. Discover the resources you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Welcome back to NewsWatch Ole Miss. We are talking all things pop culture to wrap up our show today.
Now, I know I was pretty sad to see this headline. Actor Tom Holland is taking a break from filming after a concussion.
He's been on set for the latest Spider-Man film, Spider-Man: Brand New Day.
Holland is best known for his role as Spider-Man, but has been pursuing some more serious acting roles as of lately.
Now, I'm so sad about Tom Holland. I wish y'all could just see our floor director's face when we read that headline. He literally went like this. Pretty shocking news, I have to say.
I know, I feel the
It's really
same
sad.
way. Like, I completely related to that because my favorite person in the whole world, and I will stand by this, is Spider-Man. I know he's fake, but Spider-Man, I love you. Like, you're my favorite.
You know what? I agree. And tonight, we're taking things to the ballroom.
The second episode of season 34 airs on ABC and Disney Plus tonight at 7 p.m. Central Time.
I know I'm rooting for Alex Earl or Robert Irwin to bring home the mirror ball at the end of the season.
Well, we might have to disagree on that, but I know myself and fans of the show everywhere are ready to pop some popcorn and pull out their dancing shoes.
Are y'all watching Dancing with the Stars tonight? I hope so, right?
I have my own paddles ready to score them all.
Oh, this is
No
perfect.
way. I'm a casual fan, you know, but I think I need to get more serious. I think it's time.
You know
I
what?
really just catch clips on TikTok. Like, I don't watch it that serious.
That is kind of disappointing.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I must say,
every week.
I am ride or die for Miss Elaine, my Meredith Blake. I think she's taking home that mirror
Oh,
ball trophy,
love
and
her.
I can't wait to see. Well, that is all we have for tonight. I'm Alexi Intercheck.
And I'm Margaret Turner with your latest news.
I'm Mackenzie Cox with Stormwatch.
And I'm with Sports Watch. I'm Nina Howdeshell.
Thank you so much for watching NewsWatch Ole Miss, where we keep it live and keep it local.
Be sure to tune in tomorrow night at 5 o'clock. Good night.